In this session, let's discuss about attitude at work, meaning, formation, and impact of attitude on workplace behavior and performance. Let's begin to understand the meaning of the term attitude. Attitude refers to a individual's mindset. An attitude is essentially a person's ingrained mental blueprint for how they feel and think about a specific object, person, event, or idea. It's not just a passing mood, it is a psychological construct, a deep seated readiness to react in a certain way. Because they are acquired through experiences, attitudes act like a filter, predisposing an individual's thoughts and actions towards the attitude object, whether it's their job, a co-worker, or a company's policy. So hence attitude is a psychological construct, a mental and emotional entity that characterizes a person. They are complex and an acquired state through experiences. The definition, it is an individual's disposed state of mind regarding a value, and it is precipitated through a responsive expression towards oneself, a person, a place, thing, or event, which is in turn influences the individual's thoughts and actions. Attitude isn't a single feeling. It is a mix of three parts, the ABC model. C. Cognitive thoughts. This is the I believe part. It is the factual information or belief that you have about the object, like believing your boss is fair, knowledge and awareness, affective feelings. This is the I feel part. It represents your emotional reaction, whether you like or dislike something. For instance, feeling happy when you think about your job, liking or disliking something. The third is cognitive behavioral tendency or action tendency. This is the I intend to do part. It is the inclination to act a certain way, even if you haven't acted yet. For example, intending to arrive early because you like your job, a behavioral tendency. So, hence, an attitude is a learned predisposition to react in a persistent and characteristic manner to some situation, idea, material, objects, or person. It is psychological readiness that prompts the person to behave with or react to certain objects, individuals, and circumstances. As we discussed in the beginning, ABC attitude has three components: cognitive, affective, and cognitive component. Features of attitude. Attitudes are not fixed. They change with time and situation. They are dynamic and contextual. They can change based on the time, that is the time framework, and the possibility of occurrence or a situation related to feelings and beliefs of people. You might love your job today but hate it after a bad performance review. They are learned, not inherited, through personal events and observations. It affects one's behavior positively or negatively. Importantly, attitudes powerfully affect perception. If you have a negative attitude towards a new project, you will likely only see the problems and the roadblocks, confirming your initial negative review. They are learned through experience, may be unconsciously held. Attitudes are evaluative statements indicating one's feeling either favorably or unfavorably towards persons, objects, events, or situations. Attitude is very complex cognitive process, just like personality of an individual. Attitudes are evaluative statements. They express whether you rate something as good, that is favorable, or bad, unfavorable. They are complex cognitive processes because they involve thoughts, feelings, and behavioral intentions all working together. A positive attitude isn't just being happy. It is a mental state where a person uses optimistic thought processes to increase the likelihood of achievement. A negative attitude is characterized by excessive disdain on a focus on failure or problems. In a team setting, this person might constantly point out reasons why an idea won't work. Let's understand the formation of attitude. Attitudes are built or acquired through learning processes, similar to how we learn and any other behavior. Experience with object. This is simple trial and error. If a product gives you a rewarding experience, you develop a positive towards it. Classical conditioning. You learn by association. If a siren is always paired with fear, response to danger, you start to feel fear just hearing the siren. So, which is a neutral stimulus. Operant conditioning, you learn based on consequences, rewards, and punishments. If your positive attitude and extra effort on a project lead to a bonus, which is a reward, your positive attitude is strengthened. Vicarious learning or modeling. You learn by observing others. If you see a colleague with a positive attitude get promoted, you may adopt a similar attitude expecting the same positive consequences. Let's move on to understand the functions of attitude. Attitudes serve essential psychological purposes, often referred to as the four functions. Adjustment. Attitude helps you fit in and get rewards. Having a pro company attitude helps you adjust to the work environment and get along with others. Ego defensive attitudes help you protect your self image and dignity. For example, if you fail a test, an ego defensive attitude might lead you to blame the unfair questions rather than your lack of study. Value expressions. Attitudes allow you to display your core beliefs. If you value environmentalism, you will express a positive attitude towards recycling programs. Knowledge attitudes provide a frame of reference. They simplify a complex world, giving you standards to quickly understand and react to new information. Let's conclude by understanding the impact of a positive attitude. A positive attitude creates a virtuous cycle in the workplace. It leads to increased performance because optimistic people are more resilient and try harder, resulting in higher productivity and engagement. This positivity spills over into improved behavior, making employees better problem solvers and improving teamwork and communication. Collectively, this positive outlook is the foundation for a better culture characterized by higher morale and job satisfaction.